Hi everyone, this is Mohammed. Today I would like to show you American Preparatory Academy, one of the best schools in the state of Utah, and that's where my kids are going to school. And I'm gonna go and interview the executive director, Carolyn Sharett, and ask her a lot of questions about the school and what's make this school special and different from all the other schools in the state. Please check it out and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Good morning, Caroline. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much for doing this. Today, I would like to ask you a few questions about American Preparatory Academy. Could you try to explain what a charter school is and how American Preparatory Academy fits into that definition?
Yes. So a charter school is a public school, which is wonderful, meaning it's open to everyone.
Very good.
But it is also run by what's called a charter, which you can think of as a contract.
Okay.
A charter is like a contract.
Okay.
So I have a special contract with the state of Utah that allows me to receive government funds and educate students. But I have to obey the same laws and rules of other public schools.
Can you try to explain a little bit about the differences between a charter school and a public school?
Yes. Yes. So although we're required to abide by the same compliance requirements with regards to, for example, how we use our funding and have it audited, and everything's very transparent, and all the purchases we make are transparent on a website, just like all public schools are.
Okay.
The difference is that in my contract or my charter with the state, I get to determine what curriculum that I will use.
Mm-hmm.
I get to decide if my students will wear uniforms.
Okay.
I get to decide school schedule, our calendar, how we're going to run our days, how we're going to form our classes. We can do a lot of things flexibly.
Yes.
In a charter school.
Oh, very good. You do have a uniform.
Yes. So at APA, in our charter, we
Yes.
put some things in, and I'll just go over basically what we wrote in. In 2002, we submitted our charter. And it derived our model from other schools I had worked with before I moved to Utah.
Yes.
And so there were certain things I knew were really important. One of the things we put into our charter is that we're a classical education school.
Yes.
That means we read classical literature. We study things like virtues and how humans develop through our literature, through stories, right? Through classical books.
Very good.
So we're a classical school. That's probably the first thing to say. And then we also have a very strong patriotic emphasis at our school. APA is obviously American Preparatory Academy.
Yes.
The purpose was that we felt we want to prepare our students to become very successful in America.
Yes.
Like successful in business, successful
Yes.
in education, successful in philanthropy, successful in all aspects, in government, understanding how to access the systems here, preparing students to really understand about America, which means they have to understand about our founding principles, about our history, our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence. And so American Preparatory Academy also in our charter has a very patriotic focus. And the hope is that these children will grow up then and strengthen America.
Yes.
Because they understand how it works. So our charter is a classical charter school.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a patriotic focus.
Yes.
And then there's two other main areas that we concentrated on in our charter. One is flexible academics so that students can be taught at their own level.
Yes.
And then the last one is character development, like giving opportunities for students to develop their hearts as well as their minds by serving others.
Mm-hmm.
And along with that came a uniform in the charter.
Yes.
So the students do have kind of a formal uniform here, meaning by fourth grade, the girls and boys are both wearing some form of a tie and jacket or sweater.
Yeah.
And so those are the things that set our charter apart, I guess, and that were included in our charter.
Yes.
This concludes the first part of our interview. The next segment will be available next week. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me.